Hey guys, thanks for watching Precision Rifle Network. I'm Joel. Today, the Accuracy International AT rifle. Alright guys, so what I've got for you today is a brand new AT rifle. Now it has been broken in with about 150 to 200 rounds. I just got done with Frank Galley's precision rifle class out in Colorado. And as you can see maybe from my surroundings here, I decided to take a day and unwind and camp a little bit. So I got my hammock strung up between a couple trees over there and my campsite all set up. I thought I'd try to bust out a video for you, just a quick kind of overview of the AT rifle. So I'm going to go ahead and start just from the rear of the rifle, good old standard review format here. So you've got spacer system for length of pull, right? You can just remove those, add some in. I think they provide 4 or so with the rifle, and you can buy more if you need them for that length of pull. You've got flush cup adapter plates on both sides, and I like the shape of the stock here, because when I'm down prone and I've got a hold of my rear bag, I can grab my rear bag and the butt of the rifle here on this hook. That makes that real nice for prone shots. I've also got a cheek riser here that you can raise and lower. It is not toolless. You got to have a tool for this one. That's where the AX comes in nicely, because you've got the wheels and you can just quickly adjust things. But the AT, you have to adjust everything with a wrench. But you've got height adjustability here, and the cheek piece moves in and out, so you can just get that perfect cheek weld. All right, now coming forward to that, we do have a side folder, so it's just a button push here, and side folds over to the side here. For transport or whatever. It's got like a little locking nub back here on the back side to keep that thing nice and tight. I'm using it as kind of a general purpose rifle. I see AIs as kind of like, the Glocks of the long range world, right? It may not be the prettiest thing to look at, although I think the AIs look pretty great. May not be the prettiest thing to look at, but this thing will always function. No matter what you throw it at, no matter what kind of conditions, from extreme cold to extreme heat. I was just out in the blowing, fine, powdery dust in Colorado for 3 days. I literally took this rifle off the shelf, zeroed it, and then went and laid in the dirt for 3 straight days with no lubrication in the action or on the bolt or anything, and it ran flawlessly, no issues whatsoever. Now that's obviously just a minor test compared to what these things have been through in battle. But it is a great gun, suffice to say. So, moving forward to that, you do have kind of a standard pistol style grip here. Honestly, angled a little bit too much to the rear for my liking. I like a little bit more of a vertical grip, but then again, that's what we run in competition, is a little bit more vertical grips. This is not a competition gun, so a little bit different there. You have a 2-stage trigger. It's about 3 pounds. You've got about a 1 pound pull up to the wall, and then maybe about another 2 pounds past the break. It is a nice trigger, guys. I didn't have any issues hitting my targets all the way out to a mile this weekend. All right, so it is slightly heavier, but I think a good marksman can make it work. So coming forward to that, you've got your AI bolt, oversized knob here. They do have kind of a 3-function safety, right? So once I rack the bolt forward, I've got 3 positions on this safety. I've got full safe, right? And then I've got kind of an administrative function in the middle where I can raise the bolt and move it, but the trigger will not pull. And then I've got fire, obviously. I'm going to check that. Right. So 3 position on there. The bolt is very smooth and nice right from the factory. It's pretty tight tolerances, but once you run it just a little bit, it smooths right up. It's not as tight as something like a Defiance, you know what I mean? Again, back to the Glock or like the AK-47, built to have dirt and dust and sand and harsh environments and still run. So there's a little bit of movement and space in there. You want that. All right. Coming forward to that, we've got our Magwell 10-round double stack magazines from AI, available with your release directly in front of the trigger guard. Okay, and coming forward to that, I've got an additional accessory rail here. This is an archetype rail that I added underneath the bottom of the AT4 end so that I could attach my Really Right Stuff attachment. This is the Atlas Cal. I I'm kind of liking the locking lever here, guys. It's just a little bit nicer than the turn wheel on the bottom of some of the Atlases, and if you really want to get those turn wheels tight, you got to have a special wrench to do that, and you know, this just works out really well. I'll probably at a later time show you guys how easy it is to switch the barrels on the AT and the return to zero, but these things are pretty incredible. One little screw over on the side, the barrel completely unscrews, take it off, you can put a new barrel on or a different caliber as long as your bolt face is matching, of course. Screw it back on and it indexes perfectly, and the return to zero, I'm told, is phenomenal. So another video coming on that. I run a dead air silencer on the front of here, and so I've just got a flash suppressor up here instead of a brake because I'm only going to run this gun suppressed, which I did all weekend, and it ran great. New rifle for me, guys. More videos on this coming. Just wanted to give you kind of a quick down and dirty overview of the AI AT rifle. We don't see this much, you know. We tend to focus on competition, and so thought this would be something different. Again, call it the Glock of the precision rifle world. Maybe it's a Gucci Glock of the precision rifle world. But I wanted a rifle that would be utterly dependable in all situations and utterly reliable out to distance. And this thing was it. As I said, it's chambered in 6.5 Creedmoor, and no issues getting on plate at a mile during Frank Galley's class this weekend. So that's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching Precision Rifle Network. Tune in again soon for another great video.